So, honorable man. Yeah. People of Ukompo, people of former East London, come forward. Come forward and get a big hug from me. I love y'all. I love y'all. You know why I love y'all, people of Ukompo? You said, now that it has started. Remember the 100-Year War? Remember the 100-Year War? That's what I saw. Uguti, we are not leaving this one alone until our city is clean. That is what people of Kokompo said. They said, you can arrest us, shoot at us. You can do whatever it is that you want to do to us. But yeah, it's home. We have nowhere else to go. Yes, we are in South Africa. We can go anywhere in South Africa that we want, but we choose to be here, Kokompo. And there's nobody that's going to make us feel uncomfortable here at home. Whether you have the police in your back pocket, in your front pocket, in your wallet, in your bank account, do what you must. But okusalayo, kukiti up. I love you, people of Kukompo. I'm even getting used to the name, even though I feel like Umonti was... What was wrong with Umonti? But we have to respect people's culture. Hi. Yo, you know, guys, today I wasn't well. That is why you did not see videos from me. As a matter of fact, I started not feeling well last night when I went to bed, and I knew I was going to have a rocky night because I'm not a sickly person. And when I do get sick, because I hardly ever. So I thought to myself, no, this cannot be happening. So today, I had that sense of, that your body is just sour. Yes, I did everything that needs to be done to detox and all of that stuff. And that is why I've been on the download the whole day today. I'm recovering a little bit. So, but as I'm recovering, I'm watching videos from Kukompo. The smile on my face. I think it must be you guys who are making me feel better. And I will say this, what I've said before. A victory in South Africa without the Xhosa nation, it's incomplete. A victory in this country is incomplete without the Xhosa nation. I'm a Xhosa. Because when I heard of that whatever thing that inaugurated itself, I was like, ngeke. Ngiyala mina. Ngiyala. Not, no, and you've come, guys. You've come and said, we were not asleep. We were not asleep. Because I don't think you were asleep. I think you were just being yourselves. Kind. Tolerant. And also at the same time hurting. Because you know why? All of us were in the same position as you. They kept lying to us, manipulating us, telling us what sort of Ubuntu is this one. And yet, we've tolerated these people for the longest time. Today, they are saying in their national television stations, because 3 Nigerians were deported from OR Tambo International Airport. You know why? Because they did not follow our system to get to South Africa. And now they are saying we are intolerant. Imagine, teen, Ubuntu. We are intolerant. Then I was like, yeah, I hope you will eat your words, because at this point right now, South Africans are saying, we've served a crime or a sentence of a crime we did not commit. So now we are going to commit it. Hence, Ubuntu. #suspended. Ubuntu. has been suspended. And I heard one politician say, how do you say Ubuntu is suspended? I'll suspend you. Get that. Ubuntu has been suspended because it is that very thing that we can't control has put us and landed us in this situation we find ourselves. So much so that even the Zulus, they've been tolerant. So much so that they were even challenging the Zulus directly. So Sonke, we were on the down low, but hurting inside, in silence, because of our Ubuntu. I think every South African is justified to feel like, no, not today, Ubuntu, not today. I don't feel like Ubuntu today towards people that are non-South Africans. Well, there are people that we will show Ubuntu to. These are people that are legally here. These are people that respect us, respect our laws. And when it's time to go home, they don't blend into the population. They actually go home. And if they're still interested to come back, then they come back with warm, open arms. Those are the ones that we are going to show our Ubuntu. But for everybody else, it is suspended. And I saw this yesterday. Today, well, I was waiting for the mayor. As I said, I was going to bring you guys an update as to what did the mayor of Kukompo, this is Princess Fago, what was her conclusions after reading the memorandum that was delivered to her on the 30th of March. Beautiful March that was. Successful too. So successful that the mayor, whom we saw posing pictures with Pakistanis and Bangladeshis and Somalis wearing her ANC Women's League regalia. Now, yesterday, the people of Kukompo said, oh, no. We're not just going to waltz to the city hall to listen to the mayor. We are going to formulate ourselves and then march all the way to City Hall. And those visuals were so beautiful because they were reiterating and reinforcing to the aliens that are not supposed to be here. And they were being stubborn to show them, Ogote, Hambani, Asanfuni, Kukompo. I was like, yes, I love it. I love you guys. But you guys already know how I feel about you. I am one of you. I am now. I don't feel like I'm alone with this since the 30th. I feel like all of us now are one with each other, and I'm loving that. You have our support through and through. You started small, and then you grew, and then you grew. And then the people who are in the pockets of those Nigerians in California, but not on our watch, suddenly chaos. Do you see that this chaos is orchestrated not by the marchers? The marchers just want peace. And peacefully, the people that are not supposed to be here to leave us. But the people that have been benefiting from the crimes of white powder, kidnapping of young girls, turning them into prostitutes, and taking our young future. By the way, I just found out that Quigney has a university. And some students, they don't actually graduate because when you go to Quigney, you find a lot of students as if they've been struck by lightning because they are high. The audacity for me that you are actually literally destroying the future of this country. You send your child to go and be somebody in the future, and then comes a Nigerian and say, Bambala, this is not important, that future of yours. This is me having to get rich through you by destroying your future. And then the people that's supposed to be arresting them, They caused chaos. A man was arrested, and today, being the 9th of April, appeared in court. The court dismissed the case, said there's no case here. That means the police have been exposed because it's the police that deemed it fit to arrest a peaceful protester. And they brought them to book to do what? To set an example and fearmonger the people of Ukompo. If you ever tried it, because you are messing with our money from these Nigerians. I wish I could say uyeza umkwanazi, but jurisdictions. Is there no? I'm sure there is one. I am sure there is one in Eastern Cape, Ukompo, eGqeberha, eBuffalo City. There is an umkwanazi corner. It might not be a provincial commissioner, but maybe a constable, a captain, a brigadier. We don't know. Abantu bako that you work with and wearing blue uniforms. Don't you think it's time you put them in the straight and narrow, expose them, arrest them, and drag them to court? I know there is a Mkwanazi there in Eastern Cape. It might not be your provincial police commissioner. It's about time we started having that, don't you think? Because there will be no way a whole police group of people would arrest an innocent man and the court say he's innocent. Or because they're trying to shut the people of Ukompo up. You are exposed, South African Police Service in Ukompo. You should be ashamed of yourselves. And the nice part, y'all are on camera. And when it comes a time for investigating you guys, including your lifestyle, it's going to be easy to collect you. And in my head, I was thinking, you guys, I heard one police officer say, I'm doing my job. And I'm like, okay, if you're doing your job, how to activate a police officer? How do you activate a police officer? Yeah, it's by going to lay a criminal case. The people of Ukompo, in their numbers, Ngomso, the 10th of April 2026, Yanpaya, a police station yase-Ukompo, niyovula amacala for number one, those police officers that harassed you and even laid false accusations on that gentleman. That gentleman needs to go sue the state to teach. And I hope that the government will say, whatever you are suing is not coming from the taxpayers. It's coming directly from their pension fund. Their pension. It's about time we started doing that. So they learn a lesson that when South Africans, number one, they have a problem of illegality that is brought by people that are not even supposed to be here, but you decide to protect them, you evil man that takes taxpayers' money. That's stealing. Open a case, and then you go and open a case against all the Nigerians that are in Ukompo. You know the clubs that you want to be closed down. You know the Airbnbs that needs to be closed down. You know which Nigerians that stand at the street corner during working hours selling white powder to our South African children. You go open a case that activates the police to do what? To go and investigate and arrest. And it's about when they're doing their jobs. So give them the job. Activate them. And this should happen everywhere else in South Africa. We are waiting for a date for Pretoria and Johannesburg. And I am going to say, those that are going to be on the streets, Make sure that all your phone cameras, in as much as they are focused on the match, but they must also be focused on the peripheries to make sure that anybody that instigates something or burns something so that it could be blamed on the matches, you have it on camera so that those individuals are arrested and interrogated, because it is not the matches that would have done that. Matches of South Africa are peaceful. We have a goal, and one goal only, is to take back what belongs to us. That's all that we want. So everyone else, if they think that they are going to dribble and play us, those days are over. Activate the... If I was South Africans in everywhere, myself included, go to Hillbrow and open a case against all those Nigerians that are standing at the Hillbrow streets at night and during the day. Let them go into buildings and investigate. Pull out those white powder and other crimes. Goodness knows what else they might even find in those buildings. Some of them that they've hijacked. No, let's be proactive, fellow South Africans. The point that we need to drive is to make South Africa unattractive for an illegal foreigner that also goes in your community. Instead, I saw a very disturbing video, even though it's done by that party. South Africans defending a Somali and the tuck shop. And this lady saying, you are not paying me what we agreed on so that you have a tuck shop here. The municipality is on my neck with 200,000 Rand municipal rates. You're giving me 300 Rand, and sometimes you don't even give it to me. And he calls the community to come and defend him. He calls the community to come and defend him. And this lady says, oh yeah, when somebody dies in the community, he comes and he contributes. Who gives a rat's tail, ma'am? He's illegal here. You are endorsing illegality. That means you're a criminal. What are you benefiting from this Somali man? What are you benefiting? So the problem that we are also facing is our own. It's our own. And then I saw a bunch of Jolofinas. They are accusing South Africans of unaliving Nigerians. And I'm saying, I keep hearing this, that we are unaliving Nigerians. And just Nigerians, no any other. I saw the other one from Ethiopia, but I think he lives in the US, saying that we are unaliving a tribe of Ethiopians. Now, the question one has to ask, from which source are you getting this information? Where are South Africans unaliving Nigerians en masse? Where is that? Produce the evidence. Oh, by the way, when you do that, we also are aware that Nigerians are fighting for territory now in our country. They're unaliving each other. So you are not going to take that body and throw it at South Africans. Just like now we're also seeing the so-called white G-side. A husband doesn't like the wife anymore and he doesn't want the wife to take anything through the divorce. He unalives her and then stage a farm attack. We see what Nigerians are also doing now. They're doing exactly the same thing. And they're taking it and say, oh, it's South Africans that did this. So now these South African, no, they're no longer South African women because they are now married to Nigerians. When a wife is married to a new family, she's no longer of ours. She now belongs to her husband's family. So y'all are Nigerians now. They are asking the most silliest of questions. You're no longer South African, ma'am. And certainly your children are not South African either. So if you are asking us, what must you do now that your husband is gone? Go to his family. They'll take care of you. You are the in-law now. His children are their grandchildren, nephews and nieces. That is why the law must be clear on the Jolofinas. You are no longer a South African citizen, and you know it. And you cannot argue it religiously, because even religiously, you took your husband's surname. That means you believe in the sanctity of marriage, that the wife belongs to the husband, and therefore you took his surname. You are no longer South African. You are no longer. For you to even open your mouth and question us, you are no longer South African, and certainly your children are not South African. Abashana nje. From there, tata ubayise kubo. Take them home. And Kukombo is saying exactly that. So, in conclusion, fellow South Africans and people of Kukombo, I'm so proud of you. Once again, I love y'all. I understand there was supposed to be a march tomorrow on the 10th of April, but the mayor felt it might turn violent, which, by the way, I don't like that she even said that, because that violence is not instigated by marchers. It's not. But they're going to turn this into an imbizo. And the mayor is saying one thing very important. Hambani from my town. Oh, city. She's telling Nigerians and other foreign nationals to pack up and go. Leave Kukombo to the people of Kukombo, so that the students as well that come from all over South Africa can have a breather. But it's also important that the mayor has a program and funding, or even fundraising, for entrepreneurs of Kukombo, so that they can also conduct businesses by occupying all those spaces that Nigerians betela kuzo. And if you are married to them, hamba nabo. Go with them. You're no longer a Kukombo. You are no longer an East Londoner. You are now a Nigerian sis. Ungalwi. Sisi. Don't fight. Pack your things together with your kids. Nihambe Kukombo. And nani futhi other mayors around and surrounding areas and far and beyond. Be ready to tell them Haila. So please go there in your numbers to this imbizo, so that you can also get to ask Princess Fako, why did you drop the ball, ma'am? Why did you drop the ball? Why do we feel like you sold us out to these people? Because they wouldn't have gotten all this bravery had the mayor was not on their side. She needs to explain herself, seen in pictures and videos with Pakistanis and Bangladeshis and Somalis. She needs to take you into her confidence. What was that about? And to cut it out and also send them out of Kukombo. So, congratulations. You guys have led us. And from now on, every municipality, every metro is now going to do like Kukombo. That's leadership. You took leadership, and you need to be proud of yourselves. I say it again. A victory of South Africa is incomplete without Xhosa Nation. And you all showed it. With just Kukombo, that small city. Is it a metro? So it's not a city, it's a metro. Well done, guys. Well done. The rest of us shall follow. Well done. So go there in your numbers at this imbizo, but do not stop protesting. Once you want to oksa, you form a march. No, peacefully. Hump. Makhana umfazi wakhe nimsize ngokumpakisha uthi sisi sibongile vela usayena walana apha ya. Ngezidlale nini. Ngezidlale nini. Anyways, there was something else that I've said, I think 4 or 5 times, which now the PA is on. I wish it was another political party that was doing this, but it is what it is. The school in Pretoria, or Tshwane, that has 60% Zimbabweans, and the chairperson of the student body is a Zimbabwean who was demanding that Shona be taught in that school. Well, what's his name? Kenny Gunene went there. He says he's a incoming premier of Gauteng, so this falls on him. Of course, he is electioneering. I'm sorry, I don't take the PA seriously anymore when it comes to the issue of illegal foreigners. You guys, you come during election time because it is a talking point and you want to gain some political inroad. I don't have a problem with that. It's a political party nature anyways. But for me to take you seriously, I'm sorry, I don't. And I don't think any South Africans should actually take the PA seriously, because even your own president turned on us. Yeah, he turned on us. So I don't believe y'all. And I think ever since that channel, I think it's called reality TV or something, did that nonsense that it did to content creators, striking them, I mean, you lost my face. You lost me. And I was going to campaign for PA, to be honest. But now I'm de-campaigning you. I don't think any South African should take you seriously, in my opinion. In my opinion. I wish it was Action SA or another political party that went to that school. But it is what it is. We shall see each other in my next video, guys. Thank you all so much. Goodbye.